Let me hear you say ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da. Crazy how this thing called love, just what I've been dreaming of. And I can never figure out, oh, how you do the things you do. Is why I'm so in love with you. I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future, me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I, L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. If I met you in another life and you asked me to be your wife, with grace and a smile I say, yeah, always now and forever. You be my one and only lover. Cause I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future, me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lieutenant Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. We begin this snow day in Providence, Rhode Island. Oh, Lord, if you don't know this state, you'll be fooled. Because all along we've been having this sunny, nice day. Now all of a sudden, we got this snow day. And we are covered with snow. Schools are closed. People are careful leaving their homes. Businesses may be closed today. You don't know. But every February, we get a snow day. It may last. So as you wake up this morning, you got snow all around you, be careful. It's cold. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. Okay? Most schools are closed, so the kids are home. Stay in if you got to stay in. If you don't have to be on the streets, stay home. Okay? Good morning. We send our memory and sadness to our people in Europe who are still going through their experiences from the last earthquake they had, Turkey and Syria. We still mourn with those who are dead, and we still pray for those who are injured to recover. The thousands and thousands of people who are displaced and living in tent cities and in containers and whatever they have there for them, God is watching you, and nothing can be better. So let's take a break before I start my class. Okay. Hello, Roland. How you doing from Ghana? Let me put up my topics this morning. And now let me bring on my correspondent from Monrovia, Mr. Samuel. Welcome. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, good morning, bro. Good morning.
What's happening in Monrovia today, brother?
I'm just leaving here Johnson. I'm en route to the city center. We woke up this morning with the news of Valley Telly denying the allegation that he attacked the former Chief Justice. He denied the allegation from Valley, and he denied ever going to Ivory Coast. He said he only escorted Jefferson Koji to Nima to receive the key of support from Nima County. So he did not go anywhere. Furthermore, Prince Johnson's party, the Movement for Reconstruction and Development, has asked the government to force Jefferson Koji to resign because a lot of allegations against him on killing, on beating people, attacking people at night. So he should resign. Those are the two big news in town this morning.
I also read in front page Africa.
And Koji got a lot of ex-fighters, ex-generals in the city police, and they have been to terrorize the citizens.
Wow. I also read that Koji said he's going to sue Councillor Verdier at home and abroad. I don't know if you all have read this news. Sam will come back on, but this is the news for this morning. We saw Jefferson Koji on the news yesterday. He came to rebuke what our Councillor Verdier said about him being a murderer, being the plotter of the assassination attempt against our former Chief Justice Gloria Musu Scott. So he came on to rebuke that. Now we see in the newspaper this morning, Jefferson Koji got the balls to talk about suing Councillor Verdier at home and abroad. Is this insanity or what? Last time Sam is back. Let him come back on. Oh, yeah, you gotta go somewhere and stay still, brother.
I told you I'm in a taxi leaving from here Johnson to the city center.
I know,
so it was just a little breaking.
The transmission will be in and
around
out.
the Concordan belt.
Yeah. So Jefferson Koji say he
Yeah, you were saying you read it in front page.
Yeah, he's going to sue Liberia in Liberia.
Yeah.
Is that guy crazy? Is Jefferson Koji crazy?
Yeah, he said because Border allowance, he would take Border to court.
But he must rather want all the things he been doing in Liberia to come out. Because
and they got a lot of witnesses against him.
Of course. Because
so by taking Border to court, it's another exposure.
Yeah,
they were exposing big time.
He opened a can of worms. Because he was implicated in killing the general from America, that white general.
Okay, yeah, because they experienced some child stealer.
Yes.
And they all were involved in that general. They killed that general at Mama Point Hotel.
With Chucky Taylor and all of that. Then he took a group of boys in some official place to cause commotion and all of that.
Even
You know,
July 26th, soup protest at the
yes,
embassy.
at the embassy.
He instructed them. Yeah, he's the head of that group.
Yeah, this man is a beacon for violence and
You
property
know,
killing in our country.
everything he's doing here is being documented.
Yes,
You know,
and he
so the human
cannot.
rights people, they know all. The human rights people got everything on him.
As a threat to the Liberian people. And Prince
He's,
Johnson, even though Prince Johnson is not a man to call for anybody to resign, he need to resign too. But the fact is,
he's
Jefferson
under
County,
sanction.
yes, he been implicated in too many violent situations, and he does need to resign.
The
For
Prince
these,
Johnson, the Vanity, some all need to resign.
all of them,
All of
all
them.
those are all America's war lords and war criminals. They got there. America paying all these people, giving them per diem and everything, and keeping them in our government. Our whole country is messed up because of America, and we can't hide it.
The country is messed up. Messed up.
It's terrible. Our country is going down to zero, 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 zero. I
Yeah.
mean, where in the world will you have all these leaders leading us with the stealing and the violence and the corruption and the evil?
And no accountability.
I'm telling you,
Impunity is the order of the day. Impunity is the order of the day under this regime. Impunity. Nothing counts for anything. The man just mute. He's only after making his music. So he's not running the government. They got somebody to her. They got Abachi, another guy, Jefferson Koji, Magay is out. Those are the guys that run the government. Even Magay has been sanctioned and resigned. Magay is still taking pay.
yeah, I mean,
So Magay is still working.
that's
Yes, he's still
that's a
working.
slap in the face of the Liberian people. You know, you got all these corrupt people, all these murderous people in our government. We can't G and we can't haul. Then we
I
wonder
tell
why
you.
our country can't develop. We wonder why there's no war in other country. Then America just keeps sending money to the country, pumping money into these people. I mean,
Liberia going through a period of tomorrow.
turmoil.
Tomorrow. Yes.
I mean, we've been going through that for so long, man, because, I mean, the situation is not fair to the Liberian people. It's not fair to us. When we continually bear the burden
Elected government, and we see the kind of thing happening, is just frustrating.
but the
You had to
Liberian
see
people
business, you
bear
had to
the
see
burden.
investors coming to invest.
Sam, the people bear the
And they,
burden.
and they are still and they are still and they are still running and they are still running. I don't know. Is it ignorant why they are still running behind this guy?
Well, you know that majority of people in our country can't read and write.
Yeah, and they can't read between lines.
The illiteracy rate going up so high. Even me,
So it's double.
I scared to come to Liberia, my man. And you know, your educated people in Liberia is that you're under threat.
You know that threat? And it's like it's a curse to be educated in this country. It looks
Yeah,
so.
but your jealousy. You got
Yeah.
majority of the people uneducated and few of the people educated. You know that jealousy and hatred and bitterness and all these kind of things. Because I mean, and look at what happened with the health situation. What happened in Bon County? That your county.
Bon County. But what I learned this morning, the lawmaker one caller in order to beat somebody, in order to beat somebody in the community. So the North was there. I haven't got any other story besides the flogging of residents in the Colas district. I think district 2 also.
What about all the money that been stolen from
You got any
the
other news?
Yes, the 100,000 plus that Memico was supposed to use to build a clinic in one of those towns, and he diverted the money to his town. You didn't hear that? You didn't hear that? the $100,000 that was given the Bond County to Melvin Cole. You know Melvin Cole, right?
Yeah, for the MMG gold mining area.
Yeah,
Cocoa district.
from the health team. The money came from the
Yeah.
health team. It was all going to be a cleaners. He
Let me
wanted
see, hold on, I'll call him back. Yeah, for the MMG gold community, like Cocoa area. So
yeah.
the people are saying that if all they do not be clear, they do not meet up with the agreement, they will protest and if I stop the company from operating.
But that's pure stealing, Sam. That
Yeah.
pure stealing. The government allocated the money to build a hospital in one company town, in one of the towns there. Then
Okay.
then Melvin Cole take the money with the health team, and the money disappear.
Cocoa district, yeah. The MMG gold mining company called it.
Yeah, all the money disappear. Now the people demonstrating for their money, and he
Mm-hmm.
want $25,000 more for the clinic in his town.
It's like what happened in bombing with snow. That underground, that undercover agreement, 14 million are missing. So Snow, uh, the finance minister, and all the Nii Kimber, our president, the Nii Kimber in our 14 million saga.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so it's kind of corruption is just all around the country.
it's
No
terrible.
accountability.
Okay, Sam, you got anything?
Every money that is missing, our big man is involved. You gotta get his share. That's the order of the day.
Okay, Sam, you got anything else to report?
Yeah.
You got anything else to report?
Um, besides the demonstration that are taking place at ELW Junction,
What kind of
you know,
demonstration? What is demonstration all for?
and another missing child.
Another missing
But
child?
yeah, so but the chairman they had to talk. They said they will investigate further. So you calm down. You did not, and Wednesday nothing. I mean, or Thursday nothing is nothing happened. They will come in the street. A 6-year-old girl missing.
Again.
Broad daylight.
Wow.
Yeah, someone got a tip off. I ran there this morning and they said they postponed it until because they said they grab one suspect. He's trying to confess. So when I mean maybe at the end of the day we will hear something from them. And I will give you information that.
Okay.
But as we speak, Liberia is at a standstill. No investment, nothing. Even the health sector is very, very poor. Very poor. You go to the hospital now, they want to give you prescription.
Then you
No
got
medicine.
what money
You
will
gotta go look
come?
for your own drugs. So you find more people now turning to the herbalist in your treatment.
Yeah, people will die.
Because they cannot afford going to the hospital, yeah. Anybody no medicine in the hospital.
It's still as Liberia.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam,
That's what happening.
you got anything else to say for the day?
Well, nothing except later on I'll call you. I'm getting down Broad Street.
What is that group you sent me that was singing?
You know, but music group now, that's a new music in time for the election.
Oh yeah, that's a big music
Yeah.
in time.
And a big news in time. I send a tip to you. And the
Okay.
music, a big news in time, yeah. The music is the music is damn this government for lying and doing nothing. The poor are suffering. And, you know, it's just
Okay.
all over the country.
Hey, Sam, you take care of yourself, brother. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye bye. Let me just take a break to get myself together, then we come back and talk, okay? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know, my people, what's happening in our country? There is no excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. The kind of stealing, the kind of corruption, the kind of pure evil that is going on in the Republic of Liberia today, we can't put a name on it. We can't even think about it because it is so unthinkable. Some of the things that people do in our country today as government officials are so unthinkable that it boggles your mind to think that government officials are doing these kind of things. Look at the amounts of monies they're getting missing. 100,000 here, 5 million there, 10 million there. I mean, no explanation. Everybody put their hands on money, it disappears. Are all our people rogues? Is the whole Republic of Liberia made of rogues and petty criminals? I mean, I really want to know. And you see, America not helping us. Our indigenous people, they cry, Congo people did this. Congo, and anything happen in Liberia, they won't run to America. Oh, let's go America. Let's go. What kind of silly people are you? Everything happen in our country, they kind of call the international community. The leaders of Liberia are incapable of leading the Liberian people. They are incapable. Look at the boy Jefferson Koji. He's a gangster. He's a murderer. He's a jungle killer. That's the man we got to sit the mayor. When every time I hear that little boy talking, you can see that he's fighting to use words that he can't pronounce. It made me sick. It made me sick. You got to sit a mayor cannot even talk extensively, cannot talk fluently. He's fighting for words, looking for words to make him sound good. This is asinine. Our whole country is insane. Everything in our country is insane. It is not right. It is crazy. It is wrong. It is wrong. And if we don't fix it, we'll lose a lot, man. We'll lose too much. Look at all the money people stealing. That money to develop our country. Listen to my correspondent, Sam Wicker. No medicine in the hospitals. How can you exist at that? You telling us to come home. How can we come home? We can't come home and live like that. For people like us who have been acclimated to life on this side, it's hard for us to give up everything, especially health care, especially for our health, to give up everything to come to Liberia. It's hard. It's hard. When I'm a diabetic. I got issues. I need my medication there. I need doctors there. When something happened to me, who will I go to in Liberia? The juju doctor too? Hey man, come on, man. What kind of country in the world will have no hospitals, no place to care for our people? Everybody talking politics. There's more to life than politics. Our nation is dying right before our eyes. Everybody fighting for politics. Our nation is dying. What country you go to, you have no medication in the hospital. What's the purpose of the hospital? We're talking about building clinic here, building for what? What the purpose of building all the clinics? You don't have no medication. You don't have no good staff. You don't have nobody. What we put juju doctor in all the hospitals, in all the clinics we're building. We put juju doctors. My Liberian people, we got to come to our senses. You may not like me because I'm a Congo man. I'm a Congo man. God bless me. I'm a Congo man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed because my people who raised me understood what it is to love me, to show me kindness. Our indigenous people don't know that. They don't know that. If they knew that our country will not be like it is today, look how they killed our people in 1980. They said they stole, they did this. Now the indigenous people have taken over our country. And our country gone down to nothing. Why? It's not because they don't have good indigenous leaders. No. It's not because we don't have highly educated indigenous people. No. But it's because the people that are leading our country are the worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. What happened to all the PhDs and real doctors and educated indigenous people that should be leading our country today? All of them take our country and give it to a fucking footballer. Can you imagine that? Why will you people do that to our country? Why will you do that to our country? You gave it to a bunch of grown-up boys, Akarius Gray, all these people, don't even know nothing. And you give our country to all these people. And what do people know to do for our country, man? What do people know? Then you want us to come home, to come work with these people, to work with George Weah, to work with Prince Johnson. I would leave America to come home to work with Prince Johnson. Are you fucking kidding me? A man who not kill up my people and I see it. And my people don't even know that this man is an enemy of the Liberian people. Then they take him and make him senator. Then they expect for us in America to come home to call this man senator. I would call Prince Johnson senator. No, I can't call him senator. He's a murderer. The Liberian, you can love him or you want to love him because you're dumb. You're stupid. You're blind. You're ignorant. So Prince Johnson is your king. Vani Sharma is your lord. Edwin Snow is your God or whatever. Not talking about George Weah. Man, you got all the criminals and ignorant people over us. Then you want to come home. What we coming home to, man? And look at all the people leading us. No medicine in our country. No schools in our country. No roads in our country. No development in our country. The people stealing everything. People getting missing every day. Broad open day now. Today, a little 6-year-old girl got missing again. They were planning demonstration. Is that all we do? Just demonstrate? While the people kill our people for voodoo power to stay over us? The very people we're demonstrating against are the people that are making juju to suppress all the things we're doing. Eh? Where is our country going, man? I really want to know, because we can't come out of sufferings and continue to suffer and see our leaders are the worst among us, and we continue to support these people and think that they're doing good for us. Every day is some kind of trouble. Every day, man. Look at the people in Banga, man. How all the hell money for the people there will just disappear? There's no love for our people. The leadership of our country, all the people leading us have no love for us. Because if they had love for us, people would not just focus on stealing. That all people doing, you get them money, they devise schemes to steal. Why? Why, man? Huh? Our poor people even got hospitals to go to. No roads to go to. Even if they want to go to the hospital, no cars available to take them. How long will go through this, man? This is not right, my people. You know, I'm a Congo boy. Yes, I'm a Congo boy. God made me like that. I didn't want to be Liberian. But he made me Congo. He gave me a sense of owning a country. And this is what I'm bringing to my people. It's not about Congo and country. It's about who loves you. That's why I always play this song, Love, L-O-V-E, by Snotty. That's why I play it. I love that song because that's a message to us. We need love among us. The thing that go on in our community is evil. It's evil. It's evil. And I keep telling you, it starts from our very family. Our country not changing. We can look at politics all day. We can talk about all the government people. But the mere thing that will change our country is us. Us. We got to reevaluate ourselves. Look around us. Our living is not fair. Our living is not just. Look at me. My mom died. My young brother and sister fighting over property. My sister buried my mom without even the family knowing. Why? Because she felt that if she did that, she would inherit my mom's property. You know, if she comes and tell me I'm mourning for my mom, my little sister don't even know how to mourn for her mom. I'm mourning for my mom. My mom just died. My sister refused for me to talk to my mom because she think it would give them power over my mom's property. You know, I got problem on my past side and on my mom's side. I'm 14 years older than my sister. I'm 13 years older than my brother. But these are the problems we face in our country when our people are greedy, when our people are selfish, when our now I'm not even thinking about property, or I'm thinking about that property for us. The father thinking for my mom, my sister thinking about property. I called my little brother in Liberia. The first thing he said to me, "Oh, Rodney, mommy died and left all the property with me." I said, "How she left it with you? We three. How you can say she left it with you?" You see what I'm talking about? You see, I'm not even going home. But no, I'm not doing that. But this is what I'm telling you. Our whole society is fucked up, corrupt, evil. Our whole society. And the more we avoid hearing the truth, the more we avoid understanding what it means to fix our society, starting from the family, our country will not grow. We can't be people just deceitful people. We can't just be lying people. My mom people lied to me all my life. My mom people from Curious, but I can't even trust them. They'll be talking to me. I can't trust them because they will make me hurt people for nothing. They will kind of tell you, oh, man, that, and that lies. That lies. It's hard when your own people tell you something that you can't believe. Plenty Liberian people tell you something you can't believe it because they put their own interest in what they're telling you. And when people put their own interest in things, they will never give you the truth. And this is where I'm coming from. Our whole society needs overhauling. Our whole society needs overhauling. We got to start with punishing people. All our lives, we live in a society where people do wrong and we forget it. We find reasons to excuse them, to forget about what they did, to justify what they did, or to make excuses for what they did. You see, but there's a difference between our personal lives and people working for government. In our personal lives, we can afford people doing things to us. But when those same people want to lead us in our public lives, and we know that these people have issues of corruption. You see, in America, that's why before you become a leader, once you put your name up, everybody attacking you on especially public things you did, corruption, evil things, people attacking you because they don't want leaders come to our governments to govern us who are tainted already. So you know you tainted, you can't run for government position in America. You can't. Because once your name hit that board that you're running for this position, people start looking in your background. They want track record. They want to see what you have done to deserve to lead us. We don't have to go to that extent. Our country and people are not like that. But what I'm saying to my Liberian people is the deceitfulness, the corruption, the lies, the betrayal, those four things, they're too much. We can't exist with our country like that. That does not tell well for us as Liberian citizens. We are not trustworthy people. We are not people of integrity. We are not people of honor and dignity. We are not. Look at our country, everything getting missing. When a country cannot take care of its people, no health supplies, no medication, they just building the health hospital. We just go around building hospital, no medication, nothing in the hospital. What is the purpose of a hospital? To just house sick people? You can't treat them, no medication. You just put the people in the hospital and they will just stay there and die. Come on, my people. Something wrong with our society. All our leaders can't just be stealing that $2 million. You know, Evan Snowden making bogus agreement, running a bogus company. People doing everything they want to do, anything they want to do in our country. Our country is like a country with all laws. You know, you hear some of the things that people do. It's unbelievable. Huh? We talk about the city mayor, Jefferson Cody. Look at the mayor track record. Violence. Now you talking about suing people. Who you going to sue? Where you going to sue them at? Huh? We all know you. We all know who you are. This is not right for us. This is not right for Liberian people. You know, people will say, oh, that Congo man won't care. That Congo man won't care. Yes. You may not care, but it hurts us. It hurts us because I'm a Congo man, but I don't see myself as a Congo man. I see myself as a Liberian man. And I will step into Krukos. I will step into Maryland. I will step into Grand Jide. I will step into Nimba. I will step into Lofa. I will step into Cape Man. I will step into Basel. I will step into Sana. I will step into every damn county in Liberia like it's my county because I'm a Liberian. And everything that I own, that I'm being taxed for, is being shared with other Liberian people. All my taxes. Where do you think our money going? You think your money just going to Liberian people? No. When you pay taxes, it goes all over the country to all of us. It is spread all over the country. That's why I tell you, don't look at yourself as Basso or crew. No. Because as long as you're paying taxes, as long as you're supporting this government, as long as you are a citizen of the Republic of Liberia, every money you got, everything you got, when the government taxes, it's not for you alone. It's going all over the country to build the country. That's why when people steal our money, they steal our wealth, it hurts us because that's our collective wealth. That's our collective wealth. That's our collective wealth, and we cannot continue to let people step on us. That money not for one person. Every money in Liberia is for all of us. It's to be dispersed equally among the counties. Now, I told you again, when they say equally, everything is not equal. Look at your 5 hands. In terms of life, they are all equal. Why? Because they perform functions that make our hand function as a single unit. Your hand is a single unit. With all your fingers, your hand cannot function effectively. If you lose any one of these fingers, you are a handicap. You are a handicap because you need all these fingers to do certain functions. So, although they are not equally equal, they are equal. They are equal because with all your fingers, your hands cannot function effectively. It's the same thing with government. We are all equal, but we're not equally equal. Why? Because people achieve degrees. People achieve skills. People achieve knowledge. Some people don't do nothing. So society is not even. But as leaders, we have a responsibility to care for everybody in society, whether we want to or not. It is not a personal shit. You can't take leadership to be personal. It is public. So when you assume government position, you cannot hate the Basel people because they did something to your mom, or hate the Nimba people because Prince Johnson beat you, or hate the... No, you can't do that. If you want to do that, then you cannot assume government positions, because that's not the purpose and meaning for which government and governance of the people rests. It rests on us being men and women of integrity. That means if I want to lead, I have to understand I can't take things personal. Certain things may hurt me. I got to give it to the Lord. I got to give it to other people to take care of it. I can't do it personally. If I bring it upon myself personally, I cannot govern the people well. Why? Because I have things in my closet against other people. And you can't bring your personal things into government. People do that. But when you do that, you always have problems. Because people will know when you go after them or not, if you want to hurt them or not, and they will retaliate. If Prince Joseph did something to me to hurt me, and I know he's trying to hurt me, you think I would sit there and let that dumb, stupid, murderous fool hurt me? I would not let him hurt me. But we got to stand up on principles. As leaders and as people, we got to understand what integrity means, what it means to follow our laws, what it means to be law makers and leaders of our nation. You don't think Jesus was pissed off with some of the people did with him? Jesus knew some of the people that were trying to hurt him because he grew up with them. Some of them hated him from the time he was born because they knew about his history. They knew how people worship him from small. So animosity was always there. And Jesus knew that. You think Jesus didn't know that? You think when Jesus grew up, he didn't know his enemies were all around him and he could recognize them like we recognize some of our enemies and people who have killed our people today? He did. He did. But when he took the step to be a savior, he moved in a different direction, away from revenge, away from vengeance, away from trying to hurt other people for what they did to you. He took a step to move away from that. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to forgive. You got to understand. That one, when you understand the Bible and your Christianity, you understand the burdens we have to deal with to be Christians. It's not easy to be a Christian. It's not easy. Some people think you just, when you read the Bible and you think you're a Christian. No, it's not easy. The foundation of Christianity, the basic foundation of Christianity is to forgive. That's the basic foundation of Christianity, is to forgive. If you can't forgive, you can't be a Christian. Because that's the foundation of Christianity. That the hardest thing we can ever do under the sun is to forgive. When people hurt you, when people come and punch you, when people do things to your mind and power, when people come and try to rob you and take things from you, and Jesus said, you can't touch those people. You got to forgive them. You can't bother them. You can't take revenge. You can't hurt them. Even if they do something to you bad, you can't hurt them. You got to forgive. You know what that means? You know what it is to forgive? That's one of the hardest things under the sun. Look how they killed Jesus. Look how they beat Jesus up. Jesus forgave. He forgave. And you know, one of the hardest things about people who forgive, people like us who are Christians, and we try to forgive, you know, one of the hardest things for us, when you forgive, do the people appreciate it? Do they understand the sacrifice you are making as a person? When you say, I will forgive, I will not touch it. No matter what you did to me, I will leave it to Christianity, to my God. You know what that means? You know how hard that can be? You know when some people be crying, I can't forgive it. I can do anything, I will not forgive this. Just imagine when some people do things to you, you get so mad. And you say, I can't forgive that person that hurt me so bad. They hurt me so bad. No, you can't do that. That's the mean time you gotta forgive. When you're so hurt, when you're so bitter, when you're so mean, when you go after that person who killed them. That when God looks at you to see where you stand on your Christian principles. Can you forgive? Can you say, no, I hate that person, I hate that person? You say, oh no, I got God. I got my Christian faith. I can't revenge. I can't hate. Forgive me, Lord. Can you do that? You know how hard that is to do? And Jesus said we must forgive 70 times 70. What? That means all our life we will forgive. You know, and one of the hardest things for me as a Christian, when people do things to me, I can't find it in my heart to hate them, to want to revenge against them, I can't find it in my heart. Because time resolves everything. I may be mad at you now, but by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, when God shows me a different path, when God showed me his blessings, you forget about the hatred. You forget about the bitterness. And that what gets to me. You know, because when people do things for me, I get so mad. I want to hurt them back. But after 2-3 days, all that bitterness go away. It just dissipates. Because God shows you that every situation is not permanent. That every harmful thing that happened to you is not harmful to you. You got to understand that. It's hard to understand. Those are the mysteries of Christianity. Look at they killed my pa, they destroyed my country, I suffer in Liberia. I have no hatred in my heart for any Liberian. I don't even think about the coup. It don't even cross my mind to think about all the people that died in my country. No. I'm a patriot. No. Those things are meant to happen so my people can grow and learn. Those are learning experiences. We're thinking about those things in the future. As our country develops, as our people become enlightened, we're just going through a phase right now. What we're going through right now is a phase that every country goes through. We are at the lowest phase in our development. We're just finding ourselves. I told you, our history is not long. Actually, Liberia history is just starting. Because on the Tottenham time, we had lived on I wouldn't call it a historical period. It was not really historical. We're building ourselves, learning how to live together, and we're still doing that. When Tottenham got there, Tottenham was able to manipulate all the tribes and everybody and bring them together under his leadership. But he didn't. He was selfish, just like every Liberian. So he didn't think to use that power he had to spread love among all our people. He didn't do that. He used that power to keep himself in power for 30 years, to enrich himself, because that's how we think. Selfish. And our system of democracy is not selfish. You see, that's the difference. We as individuals are selfish. We evil. We mean. We want everything for ourselves. But the system of governance that we chose is not selfish. It's telling us we got to do things fairly. The law is not selfish. The law is there to provide equality, even though we're not equal. But we have some semblance of equality. You can't hurt me and get away with it. I have equality, equal treatment, equal rights. We may not have equal money. Those are statuses of life we can't change. We have no control over. But equal rights, equal treatment, equal distribution of wealth, we have control over that shit. And you better believe it. We have control over it. And that's the meaning of our Christian faith. I keep telling you, man, as Christians, you got to evaluate things. If you're a true Christian and you want peace in your life, you have to understand the prayer of serenity. God, show me the things that I can change so I can go there and change it if I don't like it. Show me the things that I cannot change so I can't waste my time. I can't be beating my head trying to change something when in reality, it can't be changed. I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. And God grant me the blessings to know the difference between the two. Because if you don't know the difference between the two, you're fighting a losing battle. You got to know the difference. What you can change and what you cannot change. And what we can change, we can't debate it. We can't question it. We can't procrastinate or put it down and say, we're having tomorrow, we'll change it tomorrow. No, we got to get up and change it effectively, immediately. Just like some of these cars, you ever get an expensive car, you better know when that change engine light come on, you change it right away. You don't wait 1 month or no, you can't do that to expensive cars. Maybe we can do that to our little Toyota and the Fiat and the cars like that. But when you're driving a Cadillac, when you're driving a Lexus and those kind of cars, and that light come on to change your oil, you better change it effectively. Or that light come on to do something in your car, you can't wait 1 month to do it. It's telling you to do it now. Because once you wait, something else connected to that thing will happen because you didn't change that oil. Something else will break down. So by the time you go to the garage, instead of having to pay $20, $30, you're paying $1,000, $2,000 because you got things to change on your car that you didn't change. That's the problem with having expensive things. That's the problem. That's what we say. Put your hat where your hand can reach. Those are all lessons in life we got in Liberia for us. And we got it in the simple English too. Put your hat where your hand can reach. You know you can't afford these things. Don't do it. Don't do it. But everybody in our country feel that if you can't afford something, become a government official and you can get it. Look at Akaria's grade. Look at all the things he wearing. Akaria's grade would never wear these kind of things if he wasn't government official. $900 shoes, $3,000 bag, and $200 headset. He would never do that. Even me, I've been working for years. I got credit cards and everything. I can buy all these things. But why would I want a $3,000 bag? Somebody can steal it. So I can be above the crowd. I can look elitist. Why? You know, certain things when you achieve certain status, you don't need certain things. I'm going to prove that I'm wealthy to anybody. I'm going to go around wearing the most expensive Gucci things. No, I got to do that. When I do that, I'm setting myself up to be robbed. That's why I'm looking at Kara's grade. They shot the tight man wearing all these things. I'm wondering why people don't rob this man. Why people don't get beat this man, take his shoes and take his bag. Look at it, they shot tight bastard man. Huh? What that man can do? Huh? You pull this man in the corner and strip him naked of all this shit and let him go call police on you now. You see that people don't know how to function. You don't know how to function. You got a little tight bastard man walking around with not $1 million worth of Liberian things on him. We'll rob that man. He's a robber. You're robbing the Liberian government. Where you got money to buy all these things from? And you for slipway. Where you got money to buy all these things from? They just show you. You know? Our people, we got good people in Liberia. Other places, they will rob this man. Eh? You stealing for us and buy oil, walking around with $1 million worth of Liberian dollar worth of things on you, and we're looking at you. You will not be walking around like that. You see, but if all of us go and take our things that we're supposed to take it from these people, things will change. Things will change. But we have no thinking people in our society no more. We have no people with brains no more. Because they say everybody in our country illiteracy rate out the window. So it's not even safe for me to go home. Because they will not attack a terrorist grade, they will attack a man like me. They say, oh, they man coming from America. My class is done, people. So I hope you all understand. This is our country. We can't sit down and see our country just go down to nothing. To see the grown-up boys just taking all our country, stealing our money. These guys are grown-up boys. What kind of people would just kill people like that without any compulsion? You kill our editors, you kill the security, you kill people, you want to kill the chief justice. Then you got a little boy talking about mayor. He can't even speak good. The president can't speak good. Well, we got a bunch of shit on our hands, man. It's terrible for us. But until my people wake up, I can't do nothing about it. I would just sit in America and watch you and talk from America, but I ain't come to mix myself up in that mess. I see you, my people. My time is over, and I got to take cover before I bother with Charles Taylor or Prince Johnson or George Weah or Jefferson Koji or one of these Zogos leaving our country today. You bother with those Zogos, you finish, man. You finish. We got some Zogos leaving our country. I'm scared. I am scared. Bye-bye, my people. I see you. I'm scared. Bye-bye.